Hello and welcome back for part 11 of This is Total War with Throgg. So we're partway through a bit of fighting against Wulfric. Throgg ended his turn in ambush stance here and drew this army of Wulfrics basically right up to me, and we just fought and defeated them. Took a bit of damage on some of our guys here, but not too bad. So looking to just follow up and wipe this army out. Yeah, still got a fair number of the skin wolves, but yeah, they just don't have too much left. So let's grab the level up points. Yeah, I noticed quite a few of my Marauder Hunters are getting to Gold 2 experience, so that means they get these this benefit from this point. So yeah, I'll just try to get along the red line as fast as possible, I think, with Throgg. Okay. Yeah, definitely choice here between second point in Flamestorm versus Winds of Power, Winds of Magic Power Reserve. Looks like Winds of Magic are pretty neutral right now. I think I'll go for the second point in Flamestorm. Okay, and we unlocked this set of improvements for the Work-In. So these are pretty good if I remember correctly, yeah. So the third point here gets weapon strength plus 20%, whereas I feel like a similar skill on other factions' heroes only get up to something like 15%. This gives plus 30% hit points, which is huge. Leadership plus 12 is not too important, but speed plus 15 is nice too. I think I'll just start with hit points. Yeah, I mean the Work-In are more or less functioning as tanks right now, and certainly can absorb a decent amount of punishment, but we're also taking a lot of damage, and at least one of them routed in that last battle, so yeah, let's make them a bit beefier. Also, increasing the hit points means they get higher healing cap too, which is good. Okay, also picked up the Shield of Tolos, which I think I don't get to equip it this turn, but let's go ahead and just stick it on one of the Work-In so I don't forget about it. Okay, let's make this attack. Yeah, so we shouldn't take too much damage here. Still have to be careful of Wulfric with his oh, I'm mousing over the sword, but it's his Seafang abilities just belongs to him. Yeah, he hasn't done a great job of targeting with that in other battles, but still have to watch out for it a little bit. It'd be great if I could just bait him into using it on one of my bigger units that's not vulnerable. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of fighting the next few turns, so I'm not expecting the enemy to rush towards us here. Maybe they will though. Kind of deployed aggressively. I think I'll just deploy right at the back and let my guys regenerate a little. What have we got over here? Yeah, I'd like to keep the wounded Work-In away from the skin wolves. Okay, that's the largest skin wolf unit. Alright. Yeah, I think I'd rather have higher health units on the flank there. Okay, something like that should be fine. Yeah, we only have one chariot here, so let's make sure nothing bad happens to him. Okay. Alright, and they are coming for us again. Interesting. At least I think they are. Yeah, they're kind of walking in slowly. They have so little health though. I think I might go for a few fireballs on Wulfric so that one volley of javelins routs or kills him. See what's the range like. Okay, basically in range already. Very nice. Oh, I hope I don't hit that rock. Hmm. No, we should be okay. Alright, let's see what damage this does. It's got 1400 HP right now. Yeah, that was great. Only did a couple hundred.
Shaman sorcerer.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about those warhounds, although I'm moving the skin walls around that way too. Okay, why don't you switch flanks?
Shaman sorcerer.
We can also do... I won't bother overcasting it, but it'd be good to do a little damage to those Mortar Javelin guys. Alright. Oh shoot, there goes Seafang. Yeah, I don't think it did too much damage to us though. Yeah, you guys focus Wulfric, try to kill him. Nice. Alright, enemy lord wounded. Yeah. Should not take too much to rout these warhounds. Okay, and how are we doing over this way? Skinwalls are retreating, good. Yeah, so I think we absorbed the charge on more or less the right units. Nice. So we won't have more movement for fighting this turn, but there are troops both to the south and up to the north and west who could come at us here. So I will take a little time to try and block the enemy's retreat and get regeneration up. Yeah, Throgg has 8800 HP thanks to that defeat rate from Throgg adding 10%. And there should be, by the time he gets level 40 at least, Throgg should also be able to grab another, I think it's 15% HP from his skill tree. So that'll get him actually above 10k, which is decent. Yeah, we don't actually want to kill these guys, we just want to stop them running away. Okay, there we go. Let's see over the edge of the battlefield. It's not a ways. Alright, apologies as usual for the slightly boring nature of this, getting the extra regeneration. It's just... yeah, again I'm kind of wishing that the game had some auto regeneration for characters after the battle, but sadly not. Probably don't want Throgg to kill all of them. Yeah, so I do think there was a chance for attack over the end turn. I didn't say that explicitly, but that was the reasoning behind wanting to heal. I'm actually still going to be in my own territory, which is great for the replenishment. And I think I can stand on the border of my territory such that I can launch an attack on Ice Drake Fjord next turn. But yeah, getting replenishment for 10 is really nice. Yeah, ambush stance last turn was very viable for drawing this army out because they do have a lot of troops. And just being able to fight them in multiple separate battles rather than all at once really makes a huge difference. Yeah, so Throgg's lagging behind because he has higher HP total but the same regeneration rate. Don't have too much longer to go though. Alright, Wagon's basically full health. Okay, that'll do, I think. Oh wow. Yeah, Wulfric's Seafang ability must have really whiffed it if it only killed one guy. It's not even showing as a kill of Wulfric's. So maybe I killed one of my own guys from friendly fire or something. Okay. So that was great. That's a big chunk of gold, considering there weren't many units there. We still have the leadership buff from this kill captives option. 8% replenishment. It's not that much, but I think just again with the number of battles coming up, I will go for the replenishment.
No stopping me.
Okay, I picked up a Wailing Banner. And again we have the Warlord Defeated trait, so we're going to release him. Right. So looking down here, obviously can't make an attack on Ice Drake Fjord this turn. They've got 9 units, which is the standard tier 3 garrison, so not any extra units. But fighting this army in the garrison at the same time would be tricky, but fortunately this lord is actually not stood inside the garrison. So if he stays here we can actually lightning strike him. So... ah, shoot, okay. It doesn't look like I can get back into my own territory and go into ambush stance. Let's double check that. Yeah, I can only get back to my territory with 17% movement. Alright, so with that being the case, I think I attempt to block this army. I'm basically concerned about being sandwiched. I think there's an army here. So there's military presence 3, which means up to 11 units. And they're probably recruiting too. So if they get up to say 15, and this army gets up to 15, 14, which is very possible, then that could be a stack and a half basically sandwiching me here. So let's think about what I can do to stop that happening. So one option would be blocking this army. If I block this army, I don't need to worry about them coming in to help. So yeah, I think I'll start by attempting that. Failed. That's unlucky. Was almost 60% on that roll. So I can go into ambush stance where I'm standing, but not get replenishment. Or I can move into my own territory.
Trampling.
But not be able to go into ambush stance. So we're a little light. I mean, we've taken a little damage here, but it's not that much. The main thing is just the chariots being damaged, but we can live with that, I think. So I'm thinking yeah, I'm thinking I should stay in. I'm thinking I should use ambush stance again. So I can walk to here.
Stomping on.
Then ambush stance.
I can.
Yeah, so this basically makes sure that if this army wants to come out, we're going to be fighting them. And whether it's an ambush battle or a normal battle, that's okay. The main point is to be able to avoid the scenario where the troops from here basically come over to join the attack. Yeah, pity about not blocking there, but it's okay. They do have their own hero here, which is a little unfortunate.
I see death.
I mean, Throgg's army's in pretty good shape. I just have to hope that he's not discovered, and we can sort of fight these battles separately. Okay, over in Grayling Moot. Yeah, garrison here has not had a chance to replenish because we captured it pretty recently. That's okay. Do have 4 more units being added next turn. Good. Okay, an empty building slot still in Naglfari Plain. You can actually see in Varg Camp what buildings they have because of the line of sight from the other port up here from Altar of Spawns. So they don't actually have a recruitment building. They have a smithy, but it's not doing anything for them because they don't have a barracks in the same province. So this is quite helpful to know. It basically means that if they were to start recruiting an army out of here, it would just be basic marauders unless they used global recruitment. Yeah, we're miles away from a population surplus point here. We could go for growth, try and speed that up. We're not losing too much gold. I think we'll make. I think gold's not really the limitation right now. Sure, let's go for growth. And Sol encampment, Aeson's conclave. Yeah. Nothing else to do here. Yeah, not seeing any characters boosting Skaven corruption, so hopefully that means there's no army heading up from the south. And the public order is alright. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and I unlocked another Regiment of Renown. Keep them in reserve in case I need a replacement in Throgg's army or want to recruit a Lord somewhere else. Loads of ranks gained this turn, that's really good. Right, we signed that. Scarecrow Banner doesn't do anything right now. None of the... Yeah, we're not fighting people with flying units. Alright, quick check of other diplomacy stuff. So Kislev, okay, judging by the red outline, they've basically lost all the territory here. Oh wow. Am I seeing this right? So it looks like not only has Manfred come and smashed up Kislev, he's actually made a strong push across the north of the Empire. Yeah, Untainted is dropping here. Vampiric corruption's up to 55 over here in Norden. Interesting. So, from what I can gather, and I don't want to get drawn into fighting any of these factions on either side of the conflict, but from what I can gather, Manfred and or the Von Carsteins are really doing a lot of damage this campaign. Let's see if I can take a look at... Okay, so here's Griffin Wood, which is Striker's starting territory, and Untainted is at 67%. So I'm sure that would not be... I'm sure that would be higher if it had been taken by the vampires. So presumably Striker's still alive, but she's either not putting up too much of a fight against Manfred, or she's just not fighting him yet. Yeah, it's really interesting how you can get an outline of the enemy factions before encountering them. I'm seeing a lot of red up here, though. So this is Kislev, right? So anything in red here is likely to be the Sylvania. Alright, well, good to know, although I don't think it really changes my plans at all. I'm still very reluctant to get diplomatic contacts across the river, no matter who's there, really. So, unless I come across Sylvania some other way, and then I see, like, okay, Sylvania owns all of this, I'm going to proceed with my plan to blow up the coastal settlements before confederating Wulfric. Alright, let's see what the end turn brings. Ambush foiled. Okay, but they didn't launch an attack against me. Alright. I'll take that, I suppose. That's a good sign, I think. Alright, decision. More warriors or more buildings? Yeah, construction time minus 50%, that's pretty nice. Only for 5 turns. More warriors, local recruitment capacity. Yeah, just unfortunately not a great time for this event. I'm not really going to make much use of it. I think I'll go for the more buildings. Yep. And income from post-battle loot plus 10%. Okay. And again to student. Good. So in fact, yeah, I forgot that the Norscan could gain students. It's kind of a funny idea. It's like, I don't think this guy is taking on students in the way that the Empire wizards might be, but apparently it is a thing. So, yeah, I believe the way that the student follower works is you're more likely to roll students if you're not currently researching a technology and you get a level up on your wizard. So we just got a level up over the end turn. But if I actually take the student off him and fight battles and get another level up, I think I'm likely to get another student, which would be great, because then I'll have 2 students and I can give them to each of my sorcerers. And yeah, the same is maybe true even with this guy, if he gets up to rank 5. But I think my plan is to just attack Heistrick Fjord. 13 units here. This is going to be a strong army for sure. Lots of the heavy infantry, Marauder champions. I think we'll be okay against it, but Lightning Strike will be very useful there. So that means I don't really need to worry about blocking army or anything here. So I'll probably have the sorcerer actually head up this way. Military presence is still at 3. Okay, so their recruitment didn't recruit too much. Fair enough. Okay, let's grab max level Flamestorm. Certainly going to make use of it here. And another HP boost. Yep, 500 hit points. Really nice. How much movement do I have left after this? 52%. Okay. So I'll launch the attack here rather than on the settlement. And then I'll decide what to do after the fact. Like, depending how this battle goes. Yes, he's certainly going to stand and fight, because on paper he's certainly strong with the garrison. Not so strong now, though. Good old Lightning Strike. It always comes in useful. Like, it's not that every lord wants to pick it up right at the beginning of the game, you know, irrespective of who you're playing as, but there's always situations where it's just helpful. So we've got Lord on foot, he's just rank 1, new recruit. Marauder champions, most of them with the sword and shield, and then we've got 3 units of basically the faster units. Okay, shouldn't be too difficult. It'd be nice to grab some more replenishment after this battle. Yeah, so this should be a battle where, especially with a nice Winter's Magic roll, we can do a lot of damage with Flamestorm. Alright, now having to come up the hill towards us, which is good. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about their flanking units, but I guess I have both my Werkin at full health, and so I should be able to kind of use them to make sure we don't get outflanked too badly.
They'll be screaming! Throgg, ready!
Yeah, I think I'll actually have my more damage units in the back line. Oh, that doesn't work so well because these guys have short range. Okay, in that case, let's have these guys here, and then stick 2 units on either side. Standing behind Throgg's a pretty safe bet. Not much has gone past Throgg, to be honest. He has done his frontline duties very well. Okay. Yes, and this is a battle where I need to run down as many enemies as possible, because I'm probably not going to be able to catch their army this turn. Because after this attack, I'll be stuck within the zone of control of the settlement. I might be able to, if I attack and sack the settlement and have movement afterwards, then I could possibly finish off this army. But I kind of want to raise the settlement, and it will take an extra turn if I don't do that immediately, so we'll just have to see. Yeah, this chariot's pretty useless, I'll just keep it at the back. Am I gonna have line of sight problems here? Maybe a little. Yeah, it might shift forwards.
Give me flesh!
Okay. I'll start a Werkin on each flank, but I might stick them both on the same flank if they're concentrating their fast units all together. Yes, the ice walls are most dangerous, but still not too dangerous. And I would like... yeah, I think I just want to go for a Flamestorm. It's range 150, right? Yeah. Well, I've got lots of Winter Magic again, so let's go for a Fireball to lead off. Well, that was less than impressive. Okay, but here we have... yeah, that Flamestorm should do... oh, that Flamestorm should do some nice damage. Yes. Oh, I've missed Flamestorm. Alright, what are they doing fast unit-wise? Got 2 of them coming up this way. Okay. Let's have my units to the back just redeploy a little. Yeah, one issue with Flamestorm is the duration's so long that the duration plus cooldown is, you know, yeah, pretty significant. I think I'll go for another... no, I won't go for another Burning Head. I've got Flamestorm coming up just as they're going to start to get a bit closer. Let's pull back a tiny bit. Alright, so here... I think I want these guys to advance and basically start hitting this unit. You get into combat with them. Yeah, we just need to pin them in combat. It doesn't matter too much past that. And Flamestorm down there. Get this in there too. Okay, Chariot took a bit of damage, but yeah, I think we're fine here. It's another Burning Head. Okay, sorcerers are taking a little damage, but I think that unit's broken. Right, and the chariot took damage but survived, which is fine. Alright, you guys are taking a lot of damage from these warhounds. Apart from that though, I don't think we took damage. Okay, need to get in here, kill these champions. Okay. Victory, good. Definitely want to keep running these units down. Alright, warhounds we're not going to catch, that's fine. Yeah, a lot of damage on this one unit. They were just, yeah, they were kind of caught by the warhounds. Could have possibly handled it a bit better, but overall very happy with how it went, I think. Yeah, we do need to kill these guys though. How's the pursuit going? Not fantastic. I do tend to have this issue that the phase of like chasing after and running down units at the end of the battle is not done super well. Okay, can you catch anyone else? Probably not. Okay, so if I get replenishment from this battle, then don't take much damage against the garrison, I can possibly raise it rather than sacking it, rather than needing to sack it for more replenishment, but quite a few units here are getting away, sadly. Okay, that lord's there. Yeah, he's at low enough health that I don't think it's a priority. I don't think it's useful to kill him, really. No, maybe I'm wrong. Do any of these units that can actually do enough damage to wipe out? Maybe this unit. So we need to kill 8 more guys here. So if Throgg kills, yeah, it's not really doing such a great job. Try vomiting, but I doubt that's going to kill 7 here. Oh, it almost did. Ah, no, they're going to get away with 1 unit too many. Or they're going to just survive. Alright. I guess we try and arrange things so I can fight this army another time then. I was thinking about the other day about going for a Marauder cavalry army, so still missile based, but going for the cavalry rather than the infantry. I'm a bit kind of apprehensive about that, I guess, because the micromanagement requirements could be prohibitive, shall we say. But I might still see if I can give it a go this campaign. I've been happy with this army. I don't think I've played it super well, but I've done well enough to win the battles, and the concentrated javelin fire does successfully kill and break units, basically irrespective of the battle difficulty, which is the point. Alright. Yeah, situation where we did damage to a lot of their units, wiped out, you know, 2/3 of their army or so, but if I don't finish them off, they'll heal up. Wonder where they'll retreat to. Maybe off towards the east, I guess. Ah, 30% replenishment. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, we already got a nice chunk of gold here. Yeah, I'm down for that.
I eat my enemies.
Okay, you picked up a follower for camp in movement range. Yes, and I did get another student. Did I get a student? I got a student on one of my work-in. Okay, it's one thing to be a student of, like, a sorcerer, admittedly a Norscan one, but what are you learning from a work-in? What is the study here? Okay, I'm not gonna dwell on that too much. It's kind of... I'm surprised that these heroes can even equip the follower, let alone pick them up. That's really funny.
Right runes.
Yeah, so this is the situation I was talking about, I think, where I'm stuck in the zone of control of Ice Fjord.
Denied.
So if I raise this, they won't get replenishment this turn. They'll probably head over to Longship Graveyard. I still have the option possibly of going for a block army with this sorcerer. Let's maybe see how the battle at Ice Fjord goes. Right, yeah, replenishment there is really, really good. Okay, level up Throgg, max out this. And I'm going to do the same trick I did before and actually unequip the student I just got, and I'll re-equip them at the end of the turn. I just know that, like, I'm basically, because this is one of the fairly rare turns where I finish the technology, I know that every hero level up I get is kind of a roll, you know, a chance to get another student. So, yeah, I basically want to... Oh, I kind of want to use this turn to just grab as many students as I can, essentially, and I'm willing to sacrifice a small boost for one turn by unequipping some of them. Yeah, I believe that makes sense. Okay, and now we're on to Ice Fjord, and the decision is sack or raise.
You're a pretender.
If I raise it, I think Throgg will walk back up this way, which is fine, but he runs out of movement on the raise. If I sack it, so it's 3,600 gold for sacking it. Right, so the issue with sacking is... It will take me an extra turn at some point to blow it up. That's maybe fine, though. It really depends how quickly they're building troops up here. So do I want to go for the Black Army first, maybe? If I sack... Yeah, so here's one thing about sacking. If I sack and then don't have enough movement to make this attack, which is possible because after sacking it, Throgg might be stood back over here, say, and yeah, he might be a bit short to actually make the attack to wipe this army out. So if that happens, and they still control this territory, they actually get quite a lot of replenishment here. So that makes me lean towards either... Yeah, I think that makes me lean towards just raising it. Be done with it. These little calculations based on the way the game's movement works. Always a little tricky. I think I'll try and block this army now. Succeeded. Okay, that's great. Picked up another seer. Okay. I think we're good on seers. Oh, wait, hold on. I can equip seers on my work-in. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so we can get... Wow, we're actually going to be piling on the research rate here. That's not something I expected to say with Throgg's faction, but pretty good. Okay, so this army's kind of stuck. We're going to be able to follow up and kill them next turn, I believe. So I will plan to raise this, even though it uses all my movement. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Wiping them out.
And we've fought battles against these garrisons before. We shouldn't take very much damage here at all, particularly with Flamestorm now available. Alright, that's good enough. Got loads of magic. Let's just deploy. Right back here. Everyone can be on guard mode. Yeah, don't want to use the chariots to do too much fighting. I could consider switching the chariots out for a missile cavalry unit if I come across the missile cavalry, like the recruitment building in one of Wolfwick's settlements. Okay. Yeah, so they're coming at me again, just because I think they just see that we have the missile advantage, so the AI realizes, like, oh hey, we can't really sit back. I think I'll try throwing a fireball at the trolls. See what the line of sight is like. Looks okay. Yeah.
Conjuring, a killing.
Yeah, and then we've got a flamestorm for the center, try to catch the hunters and infantry behind.
Moving.
Oh, killed a whole troll. Not bad. Yeah, I think basically just sticking this in front of the hunters will be good. Because then it's going to catch them, and the guys behind them basically have to walk through it or walk around. Yeah, good. For 10 winds of magic, I mean, you don't get better than this. It's cheaper than the overcast burning head, and I think the damage, I think it's a bit easier to aim. Like, yeah, there's some other factors, like this gives a burnt debuff for the leadership down, which is pretty cool, but I mean, killing lots of people also wrecks their leadership, right? Okay, I think I'll save it for another flamestorm. Just trying to distract their units here. Throgg can use his magic sword ability. Flamestone down here. Yeah, their weapons are just going to get focused down. Yeah. Oh, those poor trolls got messed around. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. Oh, Flamestone's getting a bit close to my own guys. Okay, I think we've actually had javelin guys going into melee. That is not great. Alright, didn't lose too many though. Make sure these units don't come back. Alright, they're gone too, yeah. Alright, good enough. A little bit of damage on that one unit of javelins. Got a melee here, but otherwise we're good. Guess I can throw another fireball at the trolls. Why not? Okay, just let our guys regenerate. Because we're not getting replenishment here. Can go into raid stance for the cheaper upkeep, but yeah, we won't be healing. I didn't really manage to block that army. It's fine. This lot's all getting wiped out. It's just the garrison. Okay. So what's your health total now? 5,800, and you're at... Oh, you're both at 5,800. Okay. Yeah, I've got their stats up a little. They don't start with great melee defense. The Wekin. But by the time you get through the skill tree, they've got good defenses. Lots of battles, lots of experience, lots of loot. Things Throgg likes. Yeah, gold, experience chevrons and the trolls too. Might have happened last battle and I just didn't notice. Okay, so this is very tempting, but to save myself a turn later, given there are lots of other settlements of Wolfix I want to go and blow up, I'm going to go ahead and raise this for the Crow. So this is only the second settlement I've raised, so yeah, another advantage of just raising it is getting the favour up here. So yeah, we need to raise 5 settlements to gain that casualty replenishment boost, and this is the second of the 5. Alright. So we picked up one more student, which I think means everyone gets a student. So that powers up my research rate a lot. And Throgg didn't... Nice, he didn't randomly wander off, which sometimes happens when you raise a settlement, like the army just kind of backs up for no reason. So because this army's movement's blocked, we should be able to catch them next turn. And that kind of naturally sends us towards Longship Graveyard, which is fine, I think. Yeah, because I know that they've actually... Their Tier 3 Marauder recruitment's actually coming out of this settlement, so I do need to go deal with it. We just have to hope that we don't get kind of backdoored by the folks here coming up, say, towards Grayling Moot, but I think my Sorcerer can head up that way. Right, so I've maxed out Specialist now. Yeah, I think I'll go for Black Army. And... So this guy's Fiedemar. I think he's super unlikely to get killed, so I can throw a Slave Dancers on him. Throw a student on him. Okay, rank 22 for Throgg. Picks up Rally. Good. Rank 11 for you, so that can be... Yeah, we'll go for the Power Reserve first, go for Earthing later, but Arcane Conduit next. And another big HP boost. Great. Yeah, Marauder Brute someone should also have. And Student and Seer. And you can grab... Oh, wait. Okay, why don't you take the Seer off the Sorcerer who's not in the army? Yeah, that's fine. Ah, no more students though, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll see next turn exactly how my how much our research rate increased. Okay, Wailing Banner causes fear, causes terror. So these aren't fantastic effects offensively, but causing fear and terror actually makes you immune to those effects too. So that is a somewhat useful banner, and I think I'll take it over the Razor Standard just for Throgg. Alright. So that's my hero, my army done. And did we get any buildings finished? I don't think so. No, not yet. Ah! Okay, this is good to know about. So starting to recruit a new army here. Well, like I said the other turn, it's only going to be... It's only going to be low tier stuff. Or it's going to be recruited very slowly out of global, but I don't have any Lord out here to actually deal with it. Alright, so Nagafari Plain is the best defended of these settlements. I'm not too concerned about it getting attacked. Ultra spawns, yeah, an army being recruited here and then coming east before so I can deal with them is more annoying. So I think that pushes me towards cancelling this and getting the tier 2 defenses here. Yeah. Oh. I have to demolish this altogether. It's not that Ultra Spawns is so valuable, it's just the issue of having, like, if Warfik has one lord over here and one lord over here, that's actually pretty irritating. So I could recruit a second... I could try and use, like, a second army with a few regiments of renown, plus defenses. That's sort of what I'm going for. Okay, let's go ahead and demolish this. We got a little use out of it. We're actually getting... Yeah, in fact... Maybe I don't want to demolish it this turn, because we're actually getting to a second growth point right here. Okay, we can hold off for a turn. We should have time. Well, we'll see how fast this guy recruits. I should have all my regiments of renown back in reserve now. So, provided I can get some defenses up here, I'll have 11, 12, 13 units plus 5 units of regiment of renown. Okay, situation, yeah. Now I say it that way, the situation isn't so bad, maybe. Still just keep your eye down here. Doesn't look like anything's happened. Zoishenk has gone back to Manfred.
Do not expect a war.
Kislev down to 2 settlements, yeah. Oh, wow. But here, this has gotten... This either rebelled or...
Yes.
Skaven blew it up. But Throgg's still at 4 settlements. So he hasn't colonized this yet. Let's see here. Is this Skaven corruption? No, there isn't really Skaven corruption. So maybe that was just a revolt that spawned and blew that up. Krakadrak military presence 20. Okay, so the dwarves are maybe just sitting tight in their capital with a full stack. Yeah, the dwarves kind of like doing that. Okay, let's pick our next research. So we'll see what this goes up to next turn. I think it should be quite a lot higher than 123%. Yeah, this is a recruitment cost down and eventually recruitment duration down for the top tier units, but we're just not so close to those. Yeah, again, I'm not really prioritizing boosts for my cavalry, longer hulls, kind of whatever. Okay, let's go for one of these 3. Income from sacking plus 50%, but only on specific races. So, Empire, Vampire Count, Greenskin. Bretonnian, Southern Kingdom, and Dwarf. Oh, it's so funny. Like, there's the Krakadrak, Skaven, and Kislev / Vampire Counts, but those are split across these 3. Right, quick check here. So lots of these bonuses are race specific, but some of them, like this one, like that income from post-battle loot is just all post-battle loot. Like that charge bonus is charge bonus just across the board, not only against Skaven. That's, yeah, that's not relevant though. Okay, here. This is a really good one. Attrition, no, that doesn't matter, but casualty replenishment rate plus 20%, income from sacking settlements plus 20%. Yeah, that applies no matter what we're fighting against. So let's work towards that one. Yeah, and this will give us a public order boost. And I'm sure we can make use of that plus 50% sacking bonus against Skaven at some point here. Right. And yeah, we already know about the military presence there. Monolith of Catan. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything over that way. So this guy has 1 unit here. We'll just see how fast he's able to recruit. Oh, right, no. Need to remember to switch Throgg into raid stance because that gives us about 700 extra gold. Right. Can I give that Berserker to a hero? I think the answer is no. Yeah, it's too bad. So it's just whenever I get a second lord, he can have that extra boost to the captives post-battle, but I can't stack them on one army. Fair enough. Yeah, so this guy was just stuck. And he realized he couldn't get away from Throgg, so he just went into whatever stance, raiding camp stance. Alright, he's merged units together. He actually did seem to get some replenishment. Oh, is he not standing? Oh, he's standing in the neighboring territory. Alright, that was unobservant of me. It's all fine. We can get over there and deal with him. So check military presence here. Alright, I don't see any there. None here either. Character's 6, though, so there's another whack-in out.
No.
Right. So this sorcerer needs to come up this way. Because... yeah, if this army's moved out... I'm assuming it was in Bjorn's Gathering. I mean, they may have recruited it in one of the other... Trollfjord or Pakai's Bay, but... yeah, I don't know why they would do that. They aren't raiding us, though. But they could be in position to launch an attack next turn. Yeah, this is the challenge of having one army and trying to do multiple things. Okay, he recruited 5 units. Feel like they have to be marauders though, just basic marauders. Okay.
Lord of the monster horde.
What's up, Throgg?
I'll have a crack.
Fight this battle.
Wiping them out.
Right, they retreated, but that's fine. We're heading this way anyway.
Time for a feeding.
And yeah, this should not be difficult. Wailing Banner. So who do I want to be immune to fear and terror? Probably just the sorcerer for now. It doesn't matter too much against this army. Alright, so we heavily outnumber them here. They're, yeah, they're just not going to be able to do too much to us here, I think. Keep the chariots over here. Okay.
On my way.
Hopefully get what's it called? Arcane Conduit after this battle. That'll be good. So I'll try and drop down a Flamestorm in front of one of these full strength Marauder champion units. Looks pretty good.
No time wasted. Moving.
Okay, so the Warhounds. Yeah, Warhounds are here. Ice Wolves are here.
Quick, quick! Drag us to the souls.
Right, the army's milling around, but that's good. Just gives more magic more time to charge.
Into position.
I'm ready. Feeding time. Yes.
Okay, they're doing some fancy juking around with their Warhounds, but I don't think it's going to achieve a lot. Well, I guess they did get them into the flank of my guys again. Alright, I need to be a bit more careful about that, I guess. Yeah, didn't take too long to drive off. Alright, didn't take too much damage either. Great.
That's what the masters bid.
Okay, they're coming back. So the annoying thing about having a single entity as a frontliner is you can't actually block the... Yeah, you can't effectively block the charge of enemy units. Alright, we took a bit of damage, but we can actually get replenishment after this battle. Yeah, their army's getting wiped out. Throgg took damage from the... Oh, that was just their lord, right? Yeah, they didn't have a work in. Okay. Yeah, flanking units have been a bit of a problem. The yeah, that's where like having a say a spearman unit rather than a work in to try and block their attack could be somewhat useful. Not sure we can actually reach the settlement this turn. I think I probably can't, which is unfortunate because again it sort of wastes an extra turn before I can get up back towards the centre of Norsca. But taking out these two settlements is a big step forwards. There's no getting around the inconvenience of having to walk down here. Like, if I want the settlements blown up, this is what I have to do. Replenishment on Throgg's probably not a big deal here because they don't have another army in this area. Yeah, that's good enough. Um, 600 gold versus replenishment. I think I'll just go for replenishment. Okay, got enough at Razor Standard. And yeah, I'm just short of being able to launch the attack there. Ah, nuts. Alright, well... Yeah, that's, that is unfortunate, because it'll take... Yeah, all of my movement next turn will be taken up by raising it. Well, it is what it is.
A battle is foreseen.
Yeah, need to plan some defences in other parts of my territory, I think, to try and hold it. I've got lots of gold, I can recruit multiple lords on a short-term basis at least. Alright, well, that'll do it for this part. Good to get those battles out the way, not taking much damage here, and being able to replenish after lots of the battles is helping. So we'll take out Longship Graveyard, then come up back towards Bjornling's Gathering, I think. And yeah, main question mark is just how strong this army is going to be, and whether I need Throgg to deal with it, or I can kind of bring in some temporary regiments of renown and stuff. Well, thanks for watching. I'll be back for part 12.